Alright, in this video we're going to discuss how to do making vectors, arrays basically, and matrices in R. Okay, so let's say I want to concatenate numbers. There's this, they call it concatenate term C. I'm going to make X equals C for concatenating, and then let's say I want to combine 1, 2, I don't know, 5, a bunch of numbers, 9. There we go. Put in commas. And there we've concatenated 1, 2, 5, 6, 9 and made it basically a vector. Now another way, if I wanted something say like 1 to 20, so I'm going to do X equals, I'm going to change that, maybe I'll make it X1 equals C, and then if I wanted just 1 to 20, there's an easy way of just 1 to 20. 1 colon instead of comma, 1 colon to 20. And then if I type X1, if I wanted something a little stranger, maybe X2, I'm going to do equals, C, 1 to 10, then I'll put a comma, 30 to 40, then X2, you can see it goes 1 to 10 and 30 to 40, so it's this vector. These are ways to sort of put numbers together. Alright, and now if I wanted to make combine into columns, make columns, let's say I'll work with X1. Remember, this is 1 to 20. So I'm going to do something, I'm going to do X3 equals C bind, which is column bind. I'm going to do X1, comma X1, comma X1. And then you do X3, I'll print it out. You can see now it's made 3 columns, C bind, column, C for column, and bind is put together, and it made 3 columns with 20 rows basically. And then if I did instead, I press an up arrow to bring me back to where I was, and if instead I did R bind, I'll make it R bind, I'll do X4. Now I have 3 rows. It's combining, R bind is row, R for row. Now I have 3 rows and basically 20 columns. Alright, so let's say I wanted, the last thing I want to cover is a matrix. If I wanted to turn this X, even though these are basically matrices, if I wanted X1, this 1 to 20, more in a matrix form instead of this vector, I could do X5 equaling matrix X1, and let's say I'll make n col equal 4, so there should be 4 columns, and I'll do by row equals T for true, and then I'll type in X5, and you can see now there are basically 4 columns and 5 rows, because the reason there's 5 rows is there was 20 observations. 4 goes into 25, so when you tell R that there's going to be 4 columns, there must be 5 rows. If I did something different, say I did up arrow to get me back to where, get me back to where I was. If I made n col equal to 10, then X5 would now be 2 rows and 10 columns. And you see it goes 1 to 10, 11 to 20. Alright, that's how you basically make some vectors and some matrices in R.